Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, but mainly good morning to my subscribers, because you're the ones that make the channel continue to grow. But, as I always say, if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, it is Thursday morning, isn't it? Yes, it is. Big thank you to everyone. Hundreds of people tuned in last night to listen to me speaking with Steph, the altar nerd. She is a fantastic human being. Great to have her on, and we will be having her back on again. Yes, got a good relationship there. She's doing really, really well, and I want to see her channel grow. What a fantastic person. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks to Russ from Absolutely Average for the moderating and the fitness hutch, and the rest of the guys and girls that help out there. I do appreciate it. It's good. I think Jodie's on there now as well. Well, it's Thursday morning, as I just said. My son's off school today. Can you believe it? Yeah, got a letter. That's a lie. Got an email from the school yesterday. There's no water in the school today, so he's off again today. He's off 2 days next week as well with strikes. And the school has the bloody brass neck to say to me, your son's been off for 2 weeks now because of, he had chest x-rays, scans, blood tests. He wasn't well. But let's make sure we do it on your terms. It's okay for you to ruin his education, but if I need to look after his health, it's a big no-no. We wouldn't want to upset the school's top grades, especially at attendance. Yeah, we want to knock them down a star. It's all about reputation, isn't it? Well, who cares? If you don't know, NASA has released damaging information. I do not know why they would release this, but listen to this. NASA is telling us all, do not have any plans for Valentine's Day. This is just ridiculous. Do not have any plans for Valentine's Day in the year 2046 because an asteroid the size of the Leaning Tower of Pisa is heading towards Earth. And it's a city-destroying asteroid. Its projection at the minute, it's going to hit either Los Angeles or Washington, D.C. Okay, I would be right now preparing to leave Washington, D.C. Got a couple of years left, I suppose, haven't you? Yep, 20 odd years. So by the time I'm in my 70s, I'll go, ooh, what was that? And there'll be no more Washington, D.C. That's the White House gone, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. The wrath of Cain will be upon them for what they've done to the rest of the planet. By asteroid, allegedly. I'll leave a description of this. I'll leave a link in the description box for you to have a look at yourself. And there's other stuff. I've looked at the Mail and the Telegraph this morning, and I've had people send me stuff to do with the Sun, and I've looked at it. And I mentioned this last night with Steph, the altar nerd. Tyler Perry, comedian, TV guy, movie star, stand-up. The guy apparently is super talented. I've never actually, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful, I've never watched him on TV. I didn't know who Tyler Perry was until he came into that Meghan and Harry sort of circle. And I'm being honest, hand on heart, I didn't know who he was. But I have read up on him, and apparently he's super talented. So I would like to see what he does. So I will probably Google it today at some stage. And just to see. I don't label people. I would rather see if he's any good. But there we go. Anyway, allegedly, well, it's in the media now. He flew back from filming to the USA, and he's now the godfather of Lilibet. There we go. Imagine having the godfather that can afford to buy you anything in the world and look after you for the rest of your days. I think we all crave a godfather and a godmother like that, but unrealistic for most of us, isn't it? Right, I also have written down here that the media now are jumping on this. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but it seems that the fact that he has now used titles like Prince and Princess for his children proves 100% that he's not prepared to move away from his connections to the royal family. I don't know whether or not people think that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to be honest, I've got my own opinions, and this is where I will share them. I have to watch what I say now because I've just received my data subject access request on this channel and the content I've been creating. I will be sharing that with you very, very soon, but I am still dealing with things and I'm trying to dot all the I's and cross all the T's right now. So it would be unfair for me to give you a rundown on what I've been sent until I have completely au fait with it. I received it last night at about 5 minutes to midnight, the deadline, which was perfectly timed. It meant I couldn't respond. So I've done a lot of reading this morning and last night, but especially after the live chat with Steph, when all of a sudden, a couple of hours later, I received the information. A lot of it's been heavily redacted. It looks like a report from MI5, MI6 top secret mission where they've just went, Trevor Colt, channel, so it's difficult. I'm having to go and get this sorted. So fingers crossed, and we'll keep moving forward, people. What else have I got here? Now, I know that a lot of my subscribers are the more mature man and woman. Well, in today's paper, I would like to point out this. Doctors are now saying, listen to this, doctors are now saying that masturbation, yes, in males can help reduce cancer symptoms, give a better night's sleep, and really reduce anxiety. But only if you masturbate as a man 21 times a month. There we go. That's nearly every day. However, with women, doctors are saying that women apparently should masturbate once a week and around the menstrual cycle. I wonder who was the guinea pig for that, for doctors. Anyway, there we go. I'll leave a link in the description. Have a look yourself. And this morning, I'm reading about the Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, who is now coming out and saying that only in a matter of weeks, all those that have arrived in the UK illegally, not refugees. Jesus, never refugees need help. And I will always support the fact that we need to help refugees. We really do. Putting that aside, those that have arrived in the country illegally in boats, believe it or not, who are now staying in hotels all over the United Kingdom, she is saying that within weeks, all of those people staying in hotels up and down the country will be moved into Royal Air Force bases at the stage 1 of her operation to fix the crisis. So we'll see what happens. At the minute, the BBC they've got a culture and diversity awareness officer, and she is saying on behalf of the BBC that Mr. Lineker has crossed the line this time, and they are working out a plan with the BBC Director General, as to what punishment Mr. Lineker will receive. Do you know what? If I was a Director General at the BBC, it sounds weird, I would just make everyone sign a disclosure. You may not agree with this, but I'd make everyone to sign a disclosure to say that your job is this is your remit. If you have political views, have them on your social media, but in your bio, your bio on your social media, do not include that you work for us. So if you're having a bio saying Gary Lineker, football pundit, BBC, Sky Sports, whatever, you need to delete all that crap and just have Gary Lineker, right, freedom of expression. And I think that way you should be able to get away with saying whatever's on your mind, because I'm a firm believer that freedom of speech also includes Gary having an opinion. I'm not a fan of Gary's opinions. However, I don't think anyone should be cancelled or because of an opinion. So, yeah, it's like what I've done on my bios. I have removed the things I'm affiliated with or associated with completely, and it just says Trevor Colt, Veteran Military Cross, because that's the way to be it. And then nobody, because if you add what you are attached to in your bio and you post something that no one likes, sure as hell everyone's gonna tweet or send your response to the companies you are associated to let them see. So yeah, so basically remove who you're associated to and just have your own independent social media. And I think that he should be allowed to have an opinion. Whether or not I agree with it, doesn't matter. It's his opinion. Why should his opinion make me want to cancel him? No, because then you know what? Sooner or later, that comes back to bite you whenever you say something that someone doesn't agree with. So 51, half a dozen of the other, isn't it? Well, listen, people, I've got to go. I'm going to have a good morning. Hope you'll have a great day. Please keep checking to make sure you're subscribed. Let's keep the algorithm going. Whether or not I ever get monetized, it's got to stage now where, listen, let's just move it aside. Don't care about that. I've got my PayPal. I'm aiming for my plaque, and that's it. That's my goal is just to get the plaque now, nothing else. But thanks for your support. Look forward to my live tomorrow night on here with Mr. Colt Senior, and you're going to hear some awesome stuff. Have a great night and take care. Have a great day and take care. Sorry.